Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott with Circworks, and today is Friday, so you know what that means. It's Fan Art Friday. Now, the last couple times I've done this, we've been doing Mad Max Fury Road, which is awesome, and if it was up to me, I'd probably still be doing Fury Road, but I thought I'd switch it up a bit. So I'm thinking, what can I do? Something fun that I like to draw that I haven't really done in a while. I was thinking, how about some Firefly fan art? So today I'm going to be doing Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. So let's hop to it.
All right, so on to some Firefly fan art. Like I said, this is Malcolm Reynolds, and if you're not familiar with Firefly, he is the captain of the spaceship Serenity, and yeah, this is just a super fun show. So obviously, you know, if you're a fan of it, you know that it's definitely a cult classic, and it's kind of one of those that took a while to find its footing, but has since just, you know, really gained a huge following, and with good reason. It's just like super fun, and you know, it's Joss Whedon, and you know, I guess I'm a Joss Whedon fan for the most part. I mean, I don't follow all his stuff. I've never really got into Buffy or anything, but I don't know, this one kind of stuck. I guess it's just this one resonates with me just because it's like a Western in space, and I've always kind of liked that idea. I mean, you know, I'd even like to see, I mean, not to take anything away from Firefly, but I'd like to see the kind of space Western even taken even a bit further than, you know, because I guess you could say Star Wars was kind of the same thing, but really like do some kind of property that really incorporates, it's almost, you know, really close as far as, you know, what the Old West was like, and that type of thing. But anyway, I don't know, maybe that's some kind of project that I could take on, but you know. Anyway, so oh yeah, I guess I have to apologize for I missed a Fan Art Friday last week, and the reason was that I was doing Phoenix Comic Con, and I didn't really expect. I knew I wasn't going to be available on Friday, but I wasn't really expecting to not post, because I was gonna post, you know, record it early and post it late Thursday or something. But what happened was, I went to load in. No, it was like I think it was a Wednesday. I went to load in, and it was like, you know, almost like a 3 hour wait to load in. It was just kind of a big fiasco to load into this convention. So kind of fell behind there, and then, you know, Thursday came around. I'm just playing catch up and everything, and there was just like no way. But you know, I hate to miss these type of things, but sometimes those things happen, you know. So anyway, let's see where I am. I am using my Color-Ace pencil here, a red pencil, to kind of work out the you know, the gesture. Well, now I'm past that kind of now. Pretty simple, you know, pretty simple stance. But I think it kind of fits the character, kind of laid back, relaxed, with his gun on the ready. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. Again, it's simple. I don't think with these ones I'm going to do any backgrounds or anything. I'll just keep them fairly simple, just the characters. And I like to do more because there's a lot of colorful characters in this universe. So next week I'll probably maybe do another. I did a series of Firefly drawings. Oh, what was it? It was probably the first year that I conventioned or exhibited at Phoenix Comic Con, which was like, oh geez, I think it was like 3 years ago. And at that time I only had like the Artist Alley table. Um, but so I mean, Artist Alley, I guess it kind of goes along with, you know, having an Artist Alley table, that a lot of times you do take commissions. Since then I don't really take that many commissions at a show, because now I'm kind of moved out into sort of the booth area, and it's more important for me to kind of talk to the, you know, the people attending the show and everything, and answer questions and things like that. So so I don't do as many commissions, but the one thing I did, I was drawing just some Firefly just for fun. And you know, of course, like I said before, it was just a huge fan following. Even this last the last Phoenix Comic Con I was at, there was a booth right across from me, and that's pretty much all they did was Firefly stuff. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, so there's definitely, you know, definitely some fans, and one person came along and saw. Think I had a couple at the time, or I may have. I forget how many I had, and they were asking if they could buy them all, and I'm like, sure. And I think I still had a couple more to do. So yeah, they were like, I think they said, yeah, we want those guys too. So they bought them all off me. So I didn't really have them for long. So it's been kind of this long since I've got back to doing these characters, but it's fun. These are in a little different style. If you've seen some of my sketches way earlier, I had an old Blogger account, and I still have it. It's still up. I think it's Circworks at Blogger, or however that extension works. But they were a little more cartoony. They kind of had like rubbery arms and big heads, and they had the four fingers instead of five and everything. But it was more in that style that I was doing, and it was weird. It was a weird thing because I usually at least like to scan in these drawings just so I can refer back to them, or look at them or whatever and see how things have progressed or whatever. But like I said, I was doing these at the show and I didn't have time to do it. So as soon as I drew them, they were like gone. So it'd be nice this time. Maybe I'll see how many of these. I mean, I'm only doing these once a week. Fan Art Friday, so every Friday. So I'd like to do at least most of the kind of the main characters, and there's a lot of good ones. So I don't know how long I'll be doing this. Maybe if there's time, maybe I could do a couple in an episode. We'll see, or I don't know. But might be neat to just do one of each of the characters and then kind of put them in a lineup or something. And I don't know. I don't know what I'll do beyond that because I don't really. I'm kind of getting away from doing prints and things of fan art. So although I never really, I mean, I did some parody stuff earlier, but I've never really sold prints of popular characters like that, or licensed characters that I don't really have any ownership to, other than just original art, just for fun and stuff. And I'll sell the originals, like I said, but I don't usually do the prints. But I don't know. So I don't know if that, if I'll ever get around to it. I said I was going to do that with my Star Wars Bounty Hunter series, and I never did. So anyway, so we're getting close to finishing up here. Got most of the ink lines done. And this is a little bit shorter one, so be sure to let me know, in the comment sections if you like the shorter videos, if you want to see some of the longer videos. In the future, I'd like to do more. I've got some other stuff planned. I don't know how much longer I'll be doing like these fan art things. Sooner or later, I think I just want to have everything concentrate just on my own brand, but it is going to be some really fun stuff. I am going to do sort of I think I talked about this before, and I don't want to give too much away at this point, but I am going to do kind of sort of a Fan Art Friday, something to replace this eventually, but it's going to be a little bit different. So I hate to kind of tease you like that, but yeah, working on a whole bunch of new stuff. So hopefully some new things coming now that I finished kind of wrapping up this convention. I've got some smaller appearances and things, but nothing major. Um, so yeah, we'll see kind of what unfolds. I've got some new video editing software and some microphones, and still testing out this camera. As you can see, we've got kind of the letterbox things on the side, and I'm trying to get rid of that. There's a setting, I think, that it keeps reverting back to this, but I think there's a setting where I can get rid of this. So I apologize. I will get all this stuff ironed out pretty soon. Uh, Sooner or later, I'll get it the way I'm happy with it. But at least the video quality seems to be pretty good on this with this camera and everything. I just got to get that screen kind of ratio figured out. But that's about it. So like, subscribe, leave comments, and until then, I'll see you later. And that is all.